morning again. Last night we just chilled and recovered from the horse riding. We had the dolma rolls and learned how to make them, made with cabbage leaves and vine leaves. I also had something similar in Romania before. They were good. And now we have the hardest and apparently the best, and it's also the final hike of this week. Well, let's see how it goes. So right now we're going up there. This is pretty hard actually. We're going up about 1,000 meters today, so most of this is straight up in the heat, but I'm fairly sure it's already becoming epic views, but I think the top is going to be just that much better, so it's going to be worth it. Right, we have to walk around this part because there's a snake there. Just there. So he's saying we can't go in that bit because he just saw a poisonous snake. Roasting. Okay, we've just arrived to our lunch spot on this rock, and one of the guys we're with works for WWF, so he has camera traps here that capture the animals that come along these mountains. He showed us yesterday. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to put it on here without permission from WWF, so I can't show you, but he had this amazing clip of a leopard, and there's leopards that are in these hills and in this mountains, and they looked incredibly beautiful. I don't know, I'll try and find a photo of one, but yeah, it's amazing. He's just turning off the camera traps now, and then we're gonna have lunch right here. Cinematic legs. Oh. Transition. And here we go again. Let's go.
Okay, you can do it.
Alright, fine. So I'm going there, down quickly, and then it's outside, right? I don't Not quite. Second time's the charm. There's nothing in there, right? Alright.
No. Can you pass me some of that?
No, it's not holding. It's not holding.
Very good.
Yeah, a piece of it. Just a piece.
I got a little bit.
Pass it around.
Well, this is the end of a fantastic week in Armenia. I got to see another new country in a part of the world I hadn't been to before in a pretty unique way with Hike Armenia and with World Trials Network. Hiking through this whole place in the last week or so. Getting to do horse riding, which was immense, and having a lot of campfires and camping out like we are tonight. We've still got another big barbecue going on. We've got the campfire later, and then I'll be back to Yerevan tomorrow and then flying on. But I'm going to finish this video now and say again, I hope you enjoyed this series for Armenia. Thank you again for watching, and see you in the next video. Well, so this is all moonshine right now.
Moonshine!
Good nuts, cheers.
Wait, son!
Right, I want to finish this series by giving my real first impressions of Armenia. Because I gave you my initial impressions in the first video of this series, but now, having just spent 2 weeks there, I want to tell you what I've really found out about Armenia. And firstly, I want to say that Armenia's a country that a lot of people kind of skip and don't really know about it, and I really think that's going to change. From everything I've seen over the last 2 weeks and everything I've tried to show in this video series, I really think there's going to be a lot more tourism there. And even now from people I've spoken to, there's more and more people going there. So I think if you do want to go and see it as it still is before it does get more tourism, then now's your chance. Because I think it's a beautiful, untouched country, and there really is some off the beaten path tourism there that you can experience right now. And the reasons you should go there, I've tried to show it throughout these videos, but the people are amazingly hospitable. The food, which I've kept showing, I think, has been incredible. And it's just, it has this real local, authentic feel, especially outside of Yerevan. I did get to spend a couple days in Yerevan either side, which I only showed in the first video. I didn't show the second part because I was exhausted after the trekking and the horse riding, so I didn't film when I was back there, but I did get to see a bit more of the city as well. And I really can't emphasize enough the need or the importance to get outside of the capital as well and try and see more of the countryside and interact with some Armenian people, which was completely organized by Hike Armenia and World Trail Network. I find that so hard to say. The whole thing was completely organized by Hike Armenia and World Trails Network. But what you can do is you can just go and check out the Hike Armenia app, and you can do exactly the same trip and trek that we did. And it's not expensive either. You can just go onto their website, which I'll put in the description below, download the app, and if you want to get outside Yerevan and you want to do what I did in this video series, then any one of you can. And that's how I would recommend seeing the country. Mainly because that was my experience of it and I thought it was fantastic. So a little bit of a ramble, soliloquy, is that the right word? A little bit of a ramble at the end, but that's what I really thought about the country, and that's why I would highly recommend people to go and see it for themselves. So what I really want to do with this channel is to do more trips like this and go to more countries that haven't had that much coverage on YouTube and people don't really know that much about. I really want to do some off the beaten path destinations, and just in terms of the next few upcoming videos, I've got Moldova, Transnistria, Chernobyl, parts of Ukraine, and a lot more coming up as well in the next few weeks. So for right now, I'll just say thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.